Good morning, everyone. I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kenny Hatchitt in for Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico Style. Hi, Kenny.
Hello. Good morning.
I love having you here.
I love being here.
We always have fun together. And, you know, one thing that's really not fun for a lot of people is taxes. It's tax day, officially. Do you have your taxes done?
Yeah, I got them done early.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't like to wait around. So.
It's good not to procrastinate. Yeah. It's a lesson to be learned.
I've already spent my refund.
So have I. That's the thing. You get your money back and you're like, okay, so this is what I did. This is what I did. I was like, I'm going to allocate $300 for savings for this. I'm going to allocate $500 towards my credit card. Oh, meanwhile, this weekend kind of went away because I went out.
Yep.
Whoops. Yeah, but you know, even more important than tax day, this is something you're going to love. It's Pet Owners Independence Day.
Yeah, I do love it. So if you own a pet, do a little switcheroo of roles today. Send them to work. So does that mean I get to lay around and sleep on the couch?
You deserve it. Why? Because you've adopted like every pet on Pet of the Week.
Just two of them.
Just two of them. But your sister got one of them too, right?
The last one, yeah.
Was it Fuddles? No.
I can't remember what her name was. They call her Millie now.
Oh,
yeah, she's very sweet.
Well, I have to ask you this because you do. I mean, you are such a responsible pet owner, and you see a pet and you melt, and then they fall in love with you too. I mean, what advice would you have for somebody who's thinking about adopting a brand new pet?
Spend some time with it. Maybe just a half hour, get to know the pet, you know, a little bit. Because you know, pets are like people. They're all different. Some are real high-strung, which fits some people. Some are real mellow, which fit other people. So yeah, just get to know. Don't just pick one because you think it's cute.
Good point.
They're all cute. So.
But hopefully they respect you enough to let you lay around a little bit tonight, and they can do some of the work. Maybe they can serve you.
We'll see how that goes.
The Duke.
Duke.
Duke of Earl is one of them, right?
Yeah, Duke of Earl.
Yeah, so you become the Duke today. Let's check in with KRQE News 13 anchor Elizabeth Alvarez with this morning's headlines. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday, Nikki and Kenny. Yeah, Kenny's always great with dogs.
I know. He's amazing with that.
You are just the master of that.
He's like the dog whisperer of Casa. I mean, he is.
I can't have a dog. I have two boys at home, and that's plenty.
Plenty of work.
My kids. I got my 2-year-old, and then I got my husband. It's kind of like a big kid, I guess.
Two boys.
Anyway, good morning to you, and good morning to you at home. Top of your morning news headlines this morning. He's accused of raping dozens of women in several states, including right here in New Mexico. And now the Ether Man's case is going national. On Dr. Phil's show yesterday, the wife of Robert Howard Bruce and his ex-wife talked about being married to the guy who police say used a chemically soaked rag to attack his victims. News 13's Jessica Garate has more.
I questioned everything about us. I felt completely disgusted that I was married to him, and I felt like a fool.
After meeting in Albuquerque, Joy and Robert Howard Bruce got married in 2003. They then moved to Pueblo, Colorado, so Bruce could be closer to his 3 kids. Today on the Dr. Phil show, Joy explained how the charmer, who treated her like a queen, started changing.
Howard always looked down on women. He would say they were sluts, they're gold diggers. At that point, I knew I'd made a mistake.
Then she got suspicious in 2006.
I went to get something from his car underneath the seat, and I pulled out a mask, gloves, and a knife. I just knew something wasn't right.
She moved out after finding a video of him raping her while she was unconscious. Then she saw a newspaper article about the series of rapes the so-called Ether Man had committed in the UNM area back in the 90s.
I started putting things together, the timeline of when the rape started. I knew that was around the same time Howard had moved to Albuquerque. When they stopped was around the same time he moved. The timeline just clicked. It was a very shocking moment.
Howard hid this secret from me, his family, and his friends, that he had this secret life.
Bruce's first wife, Rosa, says he was leading a double life when they were married. He was starting a family, while police say he was going out and raping women.
If you know you're sick, if you know there's something wrong, if you know you're doing something wrong, how do you continue to procreate and bring children into the world?
Bruce was finally caught when he tried to blow up a Pueblo police officer's home 3 years ago to keep him from testifying against him in a Peeping Tom case. Bruce knew if he was convicted, he'd have to give DNA, which would then link him to the Ether Man rapes in Albuquerque.
It hurts me to know that he could do that to somebody else's daughter.
Bruce's 3 kids can't believe what their father is accused of doing.
In my heart, I forgive him, but in my head, I just don't know if I could really do it.
Wow, and that was Jessica Garate reporting for us. By the way, Bruce has been convicted of rape and attempted murder in Colorado and was sentenced there for 64 years. He could be brought back to Albuquerque in the next few months to face rape charges here. We'll keep you posted on this story. Albuquerque is growing, and so are the problems on the major streets and highways here. But we do have some good news for you this morning, because one of the biggest trouble spots on I-25 will soon be addressed. You know how when you drive north and the right lane ends near Comanche? Well, soon it'll all go all the way down to Jefferson, and you won't have to worry about merging so quickly and won't get stuck in that big backup there.
There's people trying to come over on the outside lane that's closing in, and it gets really congested on the 2 right sides. A lot of backup happening.
The city is spending $2 million to extend that right lane. Construction is set to start in June and should take about 2 months. And for the past couple of mornings, businesses around Lead and Cole Avenues in Albuquerque have started to get busy again. That's because the construction out there is almost done. Each street now has 1 lane open going one way, and this is a huge help to the businesses that were hurt for months when each roads were closed. A party supply store made $150 in 1 day after the roads partially reopened, and that's the best they've done in a whole year.
People that we just thought that we just barely opened, and they come to shock to find out that we've been here for 16 years.
All the construction should be done by the end of next month. All right, listen up. I love this story. PNM is offering customers the chance to win $300 in a new contest. Beginning in May, residential customers will have 2 months to save as much energy as possible. The customer who saves the most energy compared to the same period last year wins $300 toward future PNM electric service. And for more information, just head to our website, KRQE.com, and click on the news link section. We have all the info there for you. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to take advantage of that. Governor Susana Martinez hits the road today as she kicks off her statewide reading initiative. The governor will travel to Deming this morning to visit Ruben Torres Elementary School. While she's there, Governor Martinez plans to read to a kindergarten class. She'll then head to a school in Las Cruces. This is all part of her New Mexico Reads to Learn initiative, which is aimed at helping students from kindergarten through 3rd grade improve on their reading skills. And that wraps it up for your Tuesday morning headlines. Be sure to start your day with Matt Morrow, Kristen Van Dyke, and me every weekday morning beginning at 4:30 a.m. on KRQE News 13. Kenny, Nikki, I'm going to send it back to you guys.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Have a good day. Pretty in pink.
Thank you. Thank you, girl.
Now, last month, we told you that students at a New Jersey middle school, where I am from, had been told to keep their hands to themselves. They said, don't pay me no mind and keep your hands to yourself. Well, what happened was the principal made an announcement that students were in a no-hugging school following what he calls incidents of unsuitable physical interactions. And, you know, I love to hug. I'm a hugger. I get in trouble sometimes even on the show. I hug our guests and my microphone gets all muffled. I love to hug, and I'm from New Jersey, so I think this is horrible.
And that principal may need a hug today because he resigned following an uproar over the ban.
Great. So that's the end of that.
That's the end of that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's interesting. I wonder if places, you know, that employ people, workplaces, not just schools, would do something like that because they felt it inappropriate for coworkers to hug. I feel like that would be kind of sad.
I'm not much of a hugger, yeah. I'm more of a fist bumper, I guess, but sure.
or the New Mexico way. Elias taught me that you go like this.
That's
like
good enough, too.
I'll have to practice that. I'll see if he likes that. Yeah. Okay. Now, this is interesting. All eyes are obviously on the bride on her wedding day, and now some women are turning to potentially dangerous extremes to reach their goal wedding weight. This is really crazy. A Florida doctor is making news now for offering what's called the KE diet. Now, this stands for ketogenic internal nutrition. And what they do is he slides a feeding tube up a woman's nose, which delivers a constant supply of protein, fat, and water. This adds up to about 800 calories a day. You should see Kenny's face right now. Apparently, brides can lose 10 to 20 pounds, though, in 10 days. Now, the 10-day diet does cost $1,500. Would you pay $1,500 to lose up to 20 pounds in 10 days with tubes up your nose feeding you?
No.
Nor would I.
No.
It's pretty gross.
I wouldn't do it for free.
Yeah,
I'm not going to cram anything up my nose.
No,
but thanks.
It sounds really scary to me.
And it does, yeah.
It doesn't sound safe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's important, you know, obviously every bride wants to look great on her wedding day, but I don't know. I think that's just a little extreme.
Yeah.
A little extreme. Now, one bride who doesn't need to go on a diet is, of course, the beautiful Angelina Jolie. She may need to actually gain some weight to carry this around. Take a look at this. The brand new close-up of the engagement ring worth an estimated $1 million. How do you like that? Nicely done, Brad Pitt.
Wow.
Pretty.
Making the rest of us look like chumps.
Oh no! I think any ring is it's a symbol of love. Right?
True.
What do you think about that, Kenny?
I think you're very correct. Yes. Yes.
It's a symbol of love, and you know, I think that just the fact that what it symbolizes is what makes it special. So whether it's huge, small, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's the symbol of your love.
Maybe he's compensating for something else with the I'm just joking. I like Brad.
You know, we gotta rip on Brad Pitt once in a while. We give him too many kudos.
Yeah, right.
So anyway, that's funny. Now, I have a question. Do you think we will have to stop having mail delivered on Saturdays? Do you think that's an option?
I don't know.
It is. The U.S. Senate is supposed to talk about that this week with a bill that would bring a lot of changes to the U.S. Postal Service. So here's the deal. Besides cutting Saturday delivery, the bill would offer buyouts to older workers and cut others' benefits. Now, if Congress can't agree to a plan by May 15th, more than 200 post offices and processing centers will close and thousands of workers will lose their job. I mean, that really upsets me.
Yeah, that's a shame.
You know, I don't know if you've been to the post office lately, but I mean, the lines are a lot longer now because they usually have, where they used to maybe have 3 or 4 people at the windows, now they have 1.
Yeah, that's true. I honestly haven't been to the post office in a while.
Hence the reason they're doing cutbacks.
Technology, I do everything over the internet, but...
I know, and I feel bad because they're hard workers and it's tough to see them, a lot of people losing their jobs. But
definitely.
Now you may have seen this already. If not, it's a picture that a lot of people are calling the Middletons' very first scandal. Take a look at this. Shows Prince William's sister-in-law, Pippa Middleton, in a car with 3 male friends when one of them was seen waving a gun around. Yes, it's true. Oh. It's being reported, though, that the driver with the gun is pointing it at the paparazzi. Now, 27-year-old Pippa could be arrested for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Have you ever been in the wrong place at the wrong time, Mr. Hatchitt?
I usually am at the wrong place at the wrong time, yes.
I've never witnessed that.
Yeah, right.
But one thing I know for sure is don't wave a gun at the paparazzi.
No. They're just doing their job, right?
Yeah, they're just doing their job.
They're annoying, but they're just doing their job.
Yeah, and really, I mean, unless you really want a scandal, don't do it.
Yeah.
Now, here's an interesting story as well. During a speaking engagement to mark the 1-year anniversary of her Joining Forces initiative, which helps honor and support America's military families, Michelle Obama brought in a special guest live via satellite, Ellen DeGeneres. And Ellen spoke with military families and then delighted the audience by unveiling a photo of Michelle's senior prom dress.
Mrs. Obama, I don't think I've ever shown you my prom picture. I just wanted to, I want to show you my prom picture first.
Love the dress.
Thank you very
much. Love the dress.
Thank you very much. That was a tablecloth at one point. Now, I heard you have a good one too, so I thought I would share yours.
That split was a little high.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd let my kids go out with a split that high.
No, that's
So let's not show this to Malia and Sasha.
All right. Were you shopping at Pier 1 or something? What?
You've never done the wicker chair shot?
No, I've seen the wicker chairs before.
Forget the wicker chair shot. What was she doing on a date with Isaac from Love Boat?
Exactly.
Exactly. It really did look like a scene from Love Boat, like because they did, in the promenade area, they may have had one of those wicker chairs. I love. One of these days, I want to see your prom pictures. We've shown mine, and my hair was up to about can't even see past the monitor.
You know what? I was a rocker in those days. I didn't go to prom.
Really?
I skipped out on my prom.
You were a rebel.
Yeah, I was a rebel.
Musician rebel.
Something like that.
Did you have long hair?
I did for a point, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, blue.
Oh, I gotta see photos. Photos are going to be the black veil.
Hopefully those don't
Hatchitt.
surface.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, it is tax day, and there are plenty of restaurants across the state that will want to ease your pain by offering some free comfort food today.
Yep, to take advantage of giveaways from Arby's, Marble Slab Creamery, and Chili's Grill and Bar, print coupons off Facebook.
Yes, but no coupons are required at Maggie Moo's, Cinnabon, or Sonic. Oh, that's good. So keep in mind, it's a good idea to call ahead. Make sure your local retailers are still participating. And, you know, one of my favorite dining destinations is actually serving up free lunch and dinner. And it just so happens that they are in our Builder Source kitchen today. Oh, my goodness. Come on over. Hello, Lou. Hello to you, Cruz. So good to have you both with us.
Good to be here.
Same here. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. I mean, we love food, and Kenny's especially happy today because tell everybody what you're making for us.
Well, today we're making the special premium Angus Shanghai steak, and it's a premium top sirloin steak that I'm sure everybody who comes today will enjoy. It is free today with a Facebook coupon.
Wow. So, okay, so if they go on Facebook, where do they need to look?
They just need to simply like our Panda Express page. That's simple. Yeah.
It's that simple?
It is.
Just click like?
Yep.
Oh,
that's what I'll be doing during the commercial.
Yeah. Where's the computer?
Yeah.
Somebody help us out. Yeah, we're going to click like, and so we print out the coupon, we bring it into any of the Panda Express locations?
That's right.
Yes.
Wow.
National-wise, for over 1450 stores is participating.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's so nice. Thank you guys for doing that today.
Wow.
Believe me, we all could use a break in our wallets, right? I mean, and then have a little happiness in our tummies at the same time.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, so now, is it just what you're making for us today? Is that the only thing that's going to be free, or is it any of the dishes that are on the menu?
Actually, only the Shanghai Angus steak.
Okay.
Yes.
And I think that we are going to definitely appeal to our viewers when they see how you make it, because as soon as they see it, their tummies will rumble and be excited about getting it for free.
Right.
Thank you both so much. We're looking forward to seeing you in our second half hour. Don't go away. Don't you go away. And are you looking forward to some nice weather or what?
Yes, I am. I'm ready for some good weather.
I think we're going to get it. Let's take a look at today's forecast.